Your quick little wrap-up of some of the bigger winners from last night. Barnes, did you realize that Adrian Brody winning last night at the Oscars, 22 years after his first win?
Shh. He's almost done with his speech.
I know.
Let him finish.
He got very emotional. Speaking of getting emotional, my favorite speech was Zoe Saldana. But did you know she is the first American of Dominican origin to accept at the Academy Awards? I just love her. You know what my other favorite moment was? You know when somebody walks out and they get a standing ovation because there's some legendary actor? No, it takes Mick Jagger to walk out and gets the first standing ovation of the night.
For
Mick
what,
Jagger.
though? I mean, just because to honor him?
Because he's Mick Jagger. He was, anyway, he actually was very funny. He talked about, this wasn't the Oscars' first choice. It was actually Bob Dylan, but Bob Dylan thought they should get somebody younger. And yeah, that was his joke. And everybody laughed. I have to say, kudos to Conan O'Brien. I thought he was really funny. Here's just some of his monologue.
Wicked is nominated tonight in 10 categories. It's the perfect movie for anyone who's ever finished watching The Wizard of Oz and thought, sure, but where did all the minor characters go to college? No, I love The Brutalist. I really did. I didn't want it to end, and luckily it didn't. Movie Conclave is nominated for Best Picture tonight. If you haven't seen Conclave, its logline is, a movie about the Catholic Church, but don't worry.
You think they'll have him back again?
Yeah, he joked that he wouldn't be back, but one of the legendary hosts was there as a presenter, Billy Crystal, joking about being back at the Oscars.
Great to be back because, I used to work here.
You did?
Yeah.
When was the first time?
9 tuxedos ago.
Okay.
Actually, my first time hosting it was 35 years ago this month. It's weird because on my IMDb page, I'm 47. So this is
47. Okay. Well, that's not a lot of numbers, Bill. So let's just cut to the chase.
You're right. Because when you have a chance to be an Oscar winner for the rest of your life, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Adam Sandler in the audience with gym shorts.
Are you tired of it? I mean, I didn't see much of the show, but I did see that. Are you just tired of his shtick?
I actually wasn't. I actually liked it. And then I saw that he was wearing some hoodie that was $175, and now it's almost sold out. I mean, it's the power of television, but yeah, and then he got thrown out.
Is it inside, though? Do all those people in the room just think that's funny?
Well, he did do his Chalamet with Timothy Chalamet. He had to go back to doing that. The big winner of the night, we mentioned, Anora, winning Best Picture. Here's the producer, Samantha Kwan, accepting the Oscar.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister, JoJo, to our small but mighty crew and our ridiculously talented cast led by the amazing Mickey Madison. We made this with very little money, but all of our hearts. To all of the dreamers and the young filmmakers out there, tell the stories you want to tell. Tell the stories that move you. I promise you, you will never regret it.
So all in all, you think it was what would you give it on a 1 to 10?
I actually liked the show last night. I thought the pacing was good. I personally loved Conan O'Brien. And I have to say, I don't know what this says about the Oscars, but a couple hours later, there was a 3.9 magnitude earthquake in L.A.
I guess they shook it up. L.A.'s had enough. And then you got the fires now in the Carolinas.
It's just awful.
What the hell with all this fire stuff?
And Barnes, in our segment where we talk about everybody's got a podcast, every celeb does, let's talk about Rob Lowe and his podcast, Literally. And you would probably say literally, right?
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, literally. He had on Kristin Davis. She talked about a celebrity she used to date. He's trying to get something out of her, and she's not having it.
Tell me the story, and you might have to just name the name. F it. This is what we do. We make gossip headlines.
Oh,
That's
God.
what we do together. The actor that you were dating, who you loaned $5,000.
I am not going to tell you that name. I am not going to tell you that name.
Okay, but
I feel so bad that I told that story, Rob, because then now he's a con artist. He's not a con artist. He's like an out of work actor, people.
Did Alec Baldwin call you?
Right?
Did Alec call you? Hey,
it is not Alec Baldwin. Oh my God. This is one of the things that's out there. This is the thing. Alec Baldwin was so rich by the time I dated Alec Baldwin, okay? Can I just say that straight out? One of the best things about Alec Baldwin when I dated him is that he had the most incredible house in Amagansett.
Yes.
I remember I was at work and I was like, Sarah Jessica, I just don't know if it's going to work out with Alec. can I? But I just really love that house, which is literally like one of the only times I have felt that way. Do you know? Where I'm like, I don't want to break up with this person because I like his house. Like, it's so embarrassing to say that out loud, but it's true. I so would never have needed to lend Alec $5,000. My God.
Who do you think it is?
Now I'm like wondering, where are the internet sleuths? Come on.
That's funny. I doubt Alec Baldwin.
No, he was already rich. Katy Perry, Gayle King, among 6 women headed to space aboard New Shepard. Now, you know Lauren Sanchez. She's a pilot, a journalist, vice chair of Bezos's Earth Fund. She brought the mission together. Will also be on the flight. Of course, you know she's engaged to Jeff Bezos, but Blue Origin has not announced a specific date yet for the mission.
Well,
kind of interesting that Gayle King's on there as well.
And couldn't think of better choices to send to space because Gayle King just annoys the F out of me.
Oh, I love Gayle King.
But Katy Perry, man, she is bombing. Her tour is bombing a la, what's her name? J-Lo. The way, if you pull up the maps to the places she's playing.
I didn't know that.
It's like a sea of emptiness. What happened with her? She should have never left Idol because that was a sweet gig.
I think sometimes, you know, when the music's not right or people don't like the music, that's what happens. I think that's the case here. So.
Yeah, big exodus.
Ooh, Zendaya to star in Shrek 5 as Shrek's daughter. You know, when you think about these shows like Shrek or these franchises, look at the cast. Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and now Zendaya. Yeah, that's going to be huge. And Barnes, that is your Celebrity Sleaze.